Hi, good morning. My name is Julia Lopez. I'm with Door Masters of Houston. We are a component manufacturer in Houston, Texas. With technology and competitors changing our industry, it was necessity that forced us to look for options outside of our comfort zone. I knew about WEINIG in 2019 when I reached out to my local distributor. It wasn't until 2023, a year ago, that I was really able to embrace the technologies and convince my family to change. Customers who knew us before we implemented any of these big, beautiful machines will tell you how quickly they have seen the change, not only in the quality of the product that we produce, but also a lot of times it's even our mood. We're in a good mood because things are happening and we don't have as many remakes, and therefore they're more efficient with their time as well. But it's easy to say that these big, beautiful machines are the only reason that all of this has been possible. There is little talk about implementation. And one of my pain points was, how do I get my processes to communicate with these machines, not only to increase efficiency, but also to get data. We have found out that the 30% waste factor that we were raised to believe was the standard and the thing that we should calculate all the time for ordering our raw materials, for us now has gone from 30 to less than 10%. Now, the things might be different for you, the data might be different for you, depending on what you do. But what I'm trying to say is that when we are confronted with data, when we are confronted with numbers, the numbers don't lie. And so it's important that we have the data and we know what to do with the data so that we can make better decisions on the raw materials that we buy and what grade we buy and how and when we bring them in. We use our S50 optimizing chop saw to cut all of the rail and style material for our cabinet components. We are now adding face frame manufacturing to our lineup because we have that extra capacity to do that. Our S50 Plus allows us to defect our solid wood stock and get better yield, and we're able to batch either by job or we could put multiple jobs by profile depending on what you do. As it turns out, we found out that we had almost the same yield in batching 12 different jobs, and the insanity that came with that, as we did with one job. Being able to cut what we need, when we need it, has made all of the difference in our throughput numbers and the way that we modify our processes or run our processes internally. For component manufacturing, you also have to cut sheets of plywood. So historically, we had a guy standing at a table saw all day cutting rectangles. And while he was very good at it, we quickly learned that there is no way that he could get better yield out of a sheet of plywood than our Linnea 6015 beam saw. One of the big advantages of having a beam saw and the optimizing software that comes with a beam saw is that we knew exactly how many sheets of whatever raw material we needed so that we didn't order too much. One of the things that we often overlook as business owners is how much inventory we keep in stock, and should we keep that much in stock? So this allowed us to create a buffer in our inventory numbers and also know what to order, when to order it, so we never run out. The merging of WEINIG and HOLZ-HER can show us how exploiting each other's strengths makes us stronger. And I think there's a lot to learn about how we can be really good at something and work together. We have taken those lessons and applied them and created a community that continues to grow and educate each other and empower each other. We all have special capabilities. We all have something that makes us unique and different. In a lot of ways, this company saved our life. It saved our business. This business is everything for us.